was born where the grey waves meet the shore, with the gulls above and the ocean's a roar. My father's boat was my first old guide, and I learned my trade by the turning tide, with a rope in hand and a salt in air. And now when I tangle my wild young hair, there's no king's gold and there's no king's pride like a boy who sails with the rising tide. Whoa, the tide rolls in and the tide rolls out, my boys. Hear the old sea wind as it sings and shouts, my boys. Through the storm and foam we may roam the ocean wide, but we all come home with the returning tide. We were 5 young lads on a weathered deck, with a laughing heart and a fearless neck, through the winter storms and the summer's glow, where the northern winds and the wild seas blow. But the sea takes more than it gives sometimes, and it writes its tales in the salt and brine, for the waves remember the ones who tried to outrun the hand of the turning tide. Oh, the tide rolls in and the tide rolls out, my boys. Hear the old sea wind as it sings and shouts, my boys. Through the storm and foam we may roam the ocean wide, but we all come home with the returning tide. There was one fair girl by the harbour light, who would watch the sails in the fading night, with a hopeful heart and a patient smile, as she waited there on the harbour mile. And I swore one day I would leave the foam, trade the rolling deck for a quiet home. But the sea's old song is a restless guide, and it calls you back with the turning tide. It is grey like the winter sea, and the harbour stows to remember me. The young ones sail where the wild winds ride, while I watch the moon on the quiet tide. And I know one day when the night is away, to be carried out on the silvered side. But the gulls will cry and the waves will glide, and I'll sail once more with the returning tide. Oh, the tide rolls in and the tide rolls out, my boys. Hear the old sea wind as it sings and shouts, my boys. Through the storm and foam we may roam the ocean wide, but we all come home